Yeah. Yeah, see, most of this is getting fed down here. I think I have some extra steel ingots, yeah. You have those ingots. You just make them straight. Of course, then the overdrive mode comes into play if I wanted to. I should take a closer look at the MAM and see where the constructible power cells are that I can research, apparently. Yeah. I do like how much we've gotten this up, though. I feel like we've made real progress in the last couple days getting our production of these steel beams up. Alright, so these are the encased industrial beams. The power shards, you can't get that for a long time still. Oh, really? Someone just said to look at the MAM, so I was going to look at the MAM. But I haven't gotten around to it yet. Alright, there's the stator, and I think the stator then transforms into something else, correct? Alright, so that takes 20 cable. I guess these are... Yeah, okay, so these are waiting on cable is actually the limit on this. So I need to increase my cable production in order to make these faster. Also, you can always build a new MAM if you want to look at what's in there. Oh, that also reminds me, I looked at a hard drive and I forgot to actually retrieve whatever I got from it. I need to do that. So yeah, it looks as if I need to increase my cable production. I will take a look at that while our conveyor belt is improving here. Because that is like the major thing that we need more of are these versatile frameworks. Yeah, I'm glad I put this ladder in. Look at that. Yeah, let's look at the MAM first and see what I got out of this hard drive. Maybe it's a good recipe. Hard drive scan has been complete. Molded beam? Or steel cast plate? Steel beam does 4-to-1. It'll be 24 and 16. This is steel cast plate. Gives 3 iron plates. Which one would you recommend that's better? First, I want the steel, the beams. Then I need to get my concrete production up. But that gives a lot more beams per unit. I don't know. Why not? Let's get molded beam up. Yep, we're gonna do molded beam. Which means now I need to look into getting my concrete production increased. And running another lineup. Yeah! Means I need more limestone. Yeah, this isn't near saturation. I don't even know where the next limestone infusion could be at, to be honest. This is Mark II. It would need to be Mark III to match this. It isn't working at maximum speeds at all. Alright. First, I could just make this a Mark II miner. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, I need another portable miner. I might get 2 of those. Maybe I'll go to the other limestone outcropping and also upgrade that. to upgrade limestone production, which will then increase cement production. I may honestly siphon off of this because we aren't producing what I forget what this goes to. I think the consolidated things, these aren't producing fast enough to even drain this line. So we may be able to make do with just siphoning off of that for this new in-beam pipeline. Let's see, so you're all the way down there. What am I coming here for? Right, I wanted another miner. That's what I wanted. In fact, let's do 2 of them, because I want one for the other limestone as well. So we're gonna come here, and I want to craft it here. We're making what? Until we have 4? 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, because these aren't near capacity. These are, I assume, yeah, these are having to wait idle for more limestone anyway. You are going to be replaced by a Mark II. Awesome. That's going to take a second to start up, but it should be going a bit faster. Yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you, Grandpa.
Listen here, Jason Plays YT. You are asking if I am proud of Oabad's success as a streamer. Success is a strong word for someone who sits in a fancy chair and stares at a glowing box all day. I remember when my good-for-nothing grandkid, Oh He Bad, tried to start a lemonade stand back in '94. The boy spent $60 on imported lemons and then forgot to buy the sugar. He sat there in the blistering heat for 6 hours until his shoes melted to the sidewalk and he didn't sell a single cup. Now people actually pay to watch him struggle with simple electronics. It ain't right, but I guess it beats him melting his footwear again. That kid is lucky he found a job where you don't gotta leave the house.
There you go. Grandpa's very proud. But not because of the streaming. He's proud because he made me at some point. He made my father, who made me. Alright, cool. Yeah, those freaking Mark IIs create a lot. Damn. Yeah, this is gonna saturate the line, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, the Mark IIs saturate the Mark I line, right? The Mark I line does 60 at most. And now that produced 60 at base, Mark II is double what Mark I produces. Yeah, I said 60, and that's as much as the Mark I can handle. So essentially, that'll completely saturate this Mark I line, which is good. And then we can increase the speed here. I think is already a Mark II. And it'll combine these. So together, these are both 60 to 120. So together, once we combine these will saturate the 120. Hey, NCR, welcome in. Thank you for coming by, sir. He said, hello, I'm taking a break from Fallout 4. That Sim Settlement 2 mod's very deep and sometimes frustrating. It is a very intense mod. That is true. And what game are you going to play in the meantime? What game are you switching to? Yeah, look at that. So now this is essentially constantly going. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, this is looking much better. Cool. Alright, yeah. Let's, I think I'll still try and siphon off this to go make the new type of beam. So I'm going to need, rather than a constructor, I need an assembler for this. I may repurpose the third line I just made for this, at least the first one. So yeah, I may deconstruct this and make this an assembler, and then siphon off this end of the concrete and redirect it over here and around. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Pet that dog. Yeah. Assembler. I'll have you there. Neat, although that's considerably longer, isn't it? Oh no. Okay. Should still be fine. Should still be able to hook it up. Oh, wait. Yeah, should still be able to hook it up there, right? Yeah. Cool. Should still be able to hook you up there. And then I just need to get a splitter. And let's split you on day. Awesome. And you will ride the line here. I want you to go over. Why? Because that's where I come out of my ladder thing. It'll be kind of annoying to have this in the back there the entire time. So yeah, we're gonna have you go up there. And then you can come back down. Actually, maybe let's do that.
Well, hello there. Jason Plays YT here. You certainly came to the right place for a little family history. You asked your lumpy potato Ohibad just introduced us to your son. Can you tell us a story about your son? My dear boy is just the sweetest soul you could ever hope to meet. Even if people back east sometimes get the wrong idea about his business. I remember one winter when my son came home with 3 of his very well-dressed Italian friends to help an old neighbor whose heater had quit. Those boys stayed in that damp basement for hours in their beautiful silk suits, never whispering a single complaint. When they finally came up, that neighbor tried to pay him, but my boy just kissed her cheek and said the problem had been permanently taken care of. He has such a generous heart for the community, just like my lumpy potato. Oh, he bad.
See, my uncle's a nice guy. Uncle Ohi's a very nice guy. NCR said, I'm going to play Fallout New Vegas, New California. I see, so you haven't given up Fallout, just Fallout 4. You're going to play New Vegas, New California mod with the other character build. Nice. I heard that they released that as a one-click install from Good Old Games, right? I think what happened, I think I did this the first time I unlocked something with the hard drive, is like you have to like press another button or something, otherwise it doesn't unlock. So yeah, let's take another look at this hard drive thing. Dang it! This is the hitboxes on this are a bit annoying. You should totally be able to get out through there, and you can't for no good reason. Alright, anyway. Let's go the long way. And I want to go here. That hard drive's probably still here, right? No. I was so confused then. Steel beam. Did I not get that steel beam thing? I'm confused. I got an upgraded steel beam recipe, that used concrete and steel ingots. How do I use it? I assumed it would be press N, new type steel beam. Ah. Molded beam. It was a molded beam. Oh, produced in the foundry. That's why I'm being stupid and not using the right type of constructor. I assumed it would be the assembler because that's normally what you take two separate things and make something out of. But I guess it's a foundry now. Cool. That seems weird that I'm using a foundry on already made ingots, but whatever. Whatever, don't question it. Just accept it. Just accept it. Give me that back. Probably also delete the final legs of these. Alright, foundry. Thank you for that that tip, Zarf. Appreciate it. Very much appreciated. I was so confused. Okay. Oh, let's build you back in here. Build you back in there. That quick search thing works as a calculator too, does it? Production rate, overclocking percent. Oh, what? Alright, that's interesting. Press N, then 1 + 1. Does it? Oh, it does. Oh, it's crazy. Very useful. I had no idea. Look at that. The 800 hours of experience is coming into play. Alright, molded beam. Cool. So, I need power. Which one was I using for power for these? I guess this one. So this takes 16 concrete. God. Yeah, I use it a lot to find out how much I can make and what I need. No, that's very useful. I'm probably never going to use it because I'm a terrible player. But that is cool to know. And when does this start? Oh, yeah, this needs 24 steel beams. Okay. Oh, this is only a Mark 1. Logistics. Can I make a Mark 3 out of you? I should make all these into Mark 3 so that this is going as fast as possible. But that makes a lot more. Look at those. Look at those freaking batches now. Look at that. Okay. I didn't dig it. Probably gonna need to still increase cement production. Well, right now this is still faster, but right now the bottleneck is definitely going to be the steel beams getting that there. Oh, it's been another hour almost. We need we have ads in about 5 minutes. We'll again pause so you guys don't miss anything coming our way. Next chance for a bonus raffle ticket. For those of you so interested, be sure to leave a chat if you haven't since the last ad break to enter. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go down, see what steel beams we have, so you can upgrade those other ones to Mark 3 to increase the speed of that splitter. Maybe we can upgrade the final section of that conveyor belt to Mark 3 too. Thank you. That way we can at least make sure we're getting as many steel ingots as our current line allows. Let's see, here we are. Thank you. And I still need to increase, God, what was it? Cable as well. I need to increase our cable production for the versatile beams. Yeah, this flow is definitely doing better. And these are constantly flowing now, which is nice. At least it's not backed up. This looks... I guess it's not saturated yet. How's this looking? This is having to wait. Why is this having to wait? You're a Mark II. You're a Mark II. You're a Mark III. I guess that's why, because the Mark III is shoving stuff here faster than you can go. But together, these are 260s. Isn't Mark II 120? So shouldn't both of these be together, merge into one? I guess this is a Mark III. Never mind. That makes sense then why this isn't saturated. The miner behind you is on pure resource, so it produces 120. Oh, is that it? I did not realize. Alright, so this does 120. Oh, 120 per minute. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So this would benefit from being Mark III as well. Oh. Mark III. Mark III. Mark III, Mark III. So then this exchanger should be on Mark III speeds, right? Mark II belt takes 120 throughput. Mark III takes 270. Okay. Yeah. So now this is maxed. Awesome. Good information. Neato. Look at that. Much better. I like it. That's not accumulating in there, so it's not going too slow. This is pausing here for a second, though. That means this is not going as fast as possible. Return of Sentence. Return of Sentence, says Jason. Thank you, Jason. We'll all remember the day Grandpa had a spectacular stroke on stream. There we go. Yeah, it's looking a lot more steady. I like it. Still little tiny breaks, but it's much more close. It's much closer to being saturated. I dig it. Remembered forever. Yes, no one will ever be able to forget. Cool. Now let's go back up top and check the Mark III status of all that. I watch the clip at least once a day, do you? Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you for making the clip. There is the ad break. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. Good luck on the ad break fight for anyone who chooses to participate, and thank you for doing so. Good luck, good luck. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting through that ad break. Viper, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk, man, and for grabbing your boss token. Much appreciated. Jason, with the 4 kills. With the 4 kills, you get the bonus raffle ticket at the end of stream. Thank you for participating. Let's see. Mark III conveyor belt, I should say. Got you active. Fantastic. Ow. Oh, God. It's actually hard to walk counter to these higher level things. Jesus. Sent an iconic clip. It is the return of the begin of sentence, isn't it? The begin of sentence. Begin of sentence. There we are. Okay. I think this whole line is Mark III now. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So how does that translate to this? Yeah, this isn't like completely saturated, but it's moving. If you walk on the edge, it won't move against you. Oh, okay, nice. You got all the little tips and tricks. So that means essentially as many as we can have going here are going here now. This is still going to be waiting on a bit. I mean, these are getting I think doing these in the batches they are is still producing more overall, even if it's not constantly producing. This just has a much higher potential output. Later, you can't even walk against the flow. Yeah, I'm sure. I've been told that like the higher marked conveyor belts just launch you. I'm tempted to try to upgrade my limestone output, my concrete output, and then convert both of these over to this as well, because they're getting the same number of ingots, and this just creates larger batches. Right, the rate at which they're receiving ingots is the same. So I could just have them all outputting larger batches of 9 if I were to be able to output or increase the number of cement blocks being sent through. Yeah, I may do that. Alright. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. It's so much faster than it was. I think I am going to work on that. God, I forget where. I saw a pure limestone. I can't remember where the heck it was. But that would be amazing to get set up for a dedicated cement line for that. I'd essentially infuse those 3 with a dedicated cement line and get that running. Jay said, after tonight, I take off this weekend for WWE SummerSlam. Yeah, of course, we know the priority, sir. Oh, this is saturated now. Yeah, look at this. This is too fast for these. I could add another thing on. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do that. And maybe I'll merge it directly with this line. Okay. I think I'll do that. Let's make a constructor. There we go. Constructor, we're going to have you be concrete. And then you are going to merge with this. So let's go ahead and have a logistics, a merger. You're going to... Can I, connect you here. Go out that way. We're going to connect there. We're going to have a further splitter. And we will split you there, I suppose. And we are going to use Mark 3 to keep up the speed, and we're going to send you there. Okay. We still need power, of course. Where is the power feeding these? Here. So why don't I just take a power thing and we'll shove you right there and then connect you. And hopefully that'll start spitting out some concrete as well directly onto that line. Yeah, look at that. Is it filling up? It is filling up. Oh, man. Look at that. I like it. I dig it. Man, it's spilling out. Cool. Yeah. These two are starting to meet. That should be like a constant stream, right? I dig it. Great, this is also saturated right here. Oh my god. What if I tried this? Can I, Can I, like, put it directly above H and then lower it? And then let me put that there. Like that. Looks janky as hell. What if I went from up here and put another constructor on top of it? Oh, you take your vacation. You can go home, edit, upload YouTube video, then stream. Take your SummerSlam vacation, sir. Extended weekend vacation. I think most people just call that a weekend. Alright. Yeah. And what if I take a production constructor? Can I put that on there? Oh, why is it keeps flipping the other way? What is? Alright. So then I want to, let's say, take a logistics, it'd have to be Mark 3, but we're going to take yet another splitter. And let's make it a Mark 3 conveyor. And a Mark 3 belt. And feed it into that. Right? Okay, this is working fine. This is going well. Can't say I've ever done this before, but this is kind of what I was thinking in the other one. Not janky at all. No, not janky. It's legit. Look how legit that is. This is so legit. Yeah. We can take this foundation, put it here to service this. We'll set you as concrete, and then we'll have a merger down here. And Mark 1 conveyor. Out of that, Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And then we need power, which I should have... Was it this pole we were using? Yeah. Perfect. That compact design. Fantastic. Yeah, now these aren't stalling at all. I love it. Oh, yeah, that should have increased concrete production then. How's that looking downstream, actually? Yeah, we have like a constant stream now. In fact, the lower one looks saturated, but the conveyor belt has pauses in it. What if I upgraded the surrounding belts to 3? So that the merger's faster. Mark 3. I don't have the steel beams for that. Yeah! Now the merger's faster, so we don't have that pause. Neato. I like it. Let's see how that translates up top. Let me get some more steel beams so that I have more upgrade materials for Mark III. But I may then start to work on the other steel beam foundries. Let's see. Over yonder. Thank you. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I think it will be good. It's going to increase production of steel beams overall a lot, I think. And who knows? Maybe I will need to upgrade my, well, add more refineries on there. And now that I have this this trick of stacking things, we can stack more refineries on top of each other. I like this. I like this. This is great. Kind of subfloor design. Alright, up we go. I feel like it only works with constructors, though, to be a little less janky. Because anything taller would clip through the floors that I have. I don't know if I want to use it with my other things. Oh yeah, so this is constantly feeding in. This like never stops, does it? It's actually going to saturate that, which is good. So yeah, I think we could have a splitter and split this in. So let's delete this one. Delete you, delete you. Production, foundry. A little bit jank because the power pole there, but it's fine. Doesn't look that bad. It is within acceptable limits of bad to me. Love that there. You'll go into that one. Now we are going to take a splitter. Oh yeah, wait. Oops. Did I put this as a Mark 1? My bad. All right, Mark 3. you take Mark 3. And then let's take a splitter. And I want you there, I suppose. And we will take Mark 3 belt. And probably put you on there. And have you turn to that. Yeah. I'll start diverting some concrete that way. Zoop. So I can change the speed of the merger or splitter or whatever. Let's increase all that. We need to hook power back up to this. I don't know which one. You're hooked up to that one, I assume. And alternative molded beam. There you go. Yeah. I like it. Well, now I'm going to want to convert this whole thing to Mark III up here. Let's see. What do we got? Logistics, Mark III. Convert you. I don't have unlimited amounts of this, fortunately. Let's increase the speed of this. Cool. Yeah. I like it. Was this a Mark III conveyor belt? No. Now it is. I'll start taking more and more. And I'll get that as fast as possible out to these. I still will want to increase my cement production more. And obviously my ingot production as well. Actually, is this going to be getting more concrete than it's using because of the ingot situation? Yeah, this is still getting more concrete than it's using because the ingots are the bottleneck. Again, I think overall increase in production, just in batches rather than constant construction of one beam at a time. Cool. So yeah, I want to make sure this line is more saturated. Because this is my direct to the beam production line. This isn't saturated at all, and this is only a Mark II conveyor, I believe. Cool. So let's run up and see if I can add another refiner maybe and feed it directly onto this line. If I could saturate this, then that would mean we're feeding ingots faster to that. That'd be very nice. And this also is the leftmost lane is all Mark II, or all Mark I, I think. Except for like one part of it I accidentally upgraded. But really saturating any of them helps a little bit, but I think this will help the most for what I'm trying to increase. Okay. First, I could always try to upgrade to Mark III, but I don't think I'll do that. Did I upgrade the things over here to level 2 miners? Did I do that? Do I have the stuff to do that here? Obviously, I don't have the portable miners, but I have a crafting station here I could use if I wanted to. So, this is a miner Mark I. and this is a minor Mark 1. So I could conceivably